Another day, another dollar. What's up, YouTube? It is episode 5 on SDP 1440. I'm just an average college kid that loves to fix and flip things. Join me on my journey as I grow this $0 into $1,000 by the end of the season. I hope you enjoy. Last week we sold those beats to the aspiring rapper, and it was an awesome sale. He came over, checked them out, tried them on, so we sold them for $130. And after cost, we made $78.10. What a great flip. This week, I was looking at this moped, following it for about 2 weeks, and I noticed on the Facebook market, the guy dropped the price from $500 to $400, so I knew he was a motivated seller, so I sent him a message. Ended up getting him down to $300 over the messages, so I was like, yep, this is worth the trip. So I headed out there and talked to the guy for quite a while, found teeny little things to nitpick. He tried to ride the moped around and show me it worked. It actually stalled out twice on him while he was riding. Found issues here and there, and ended up getting this thing not for $500, not for $400, not for $300, but for $200. It was awesome. Alright, so we got it. And it looked great, man. We sat there and I was looking for things to, anchor off of so I could knock the price down even more. But the plastics are great, no cracks. The lights, all the lights work, all the electrical works. Turn signals, high beam, low beam, brake lights, everything. So basically, I'm just gonna do a little bit of, fix the seat, touch the carb up, and touch the paint up, man. This should be a great flip. I am pumped, let's go, woo! So I got that thing home, got it unloaded through the house and into my high quality workshop, AKA my patio. Alright guys, so I just wanted to give you a walk around real quick before we start. As you can see, clear coat and all the painted surfaces, it's pretty much gone. I'm going to sand that down, repaint it, but they're going to come out great. This foot pad, coming off, battery cover, wouldn't stay down. I'll look into that. Probably just needs a few bolts here and there, easy fix. Back looks good, engine compartment looks great. I mean, that's going to clean up really nice. Got the wheel cover here and the fender cover. This is pretty rare. A lot of them don't have that. They break off. Got this basket set here that's usually not there. It's nice. You can see the seat. You're gonna need a new cover. That'll be a huge selling point, is having a nice seat, because a lot of them are torn up. Man, so we got this thing for a steal. We know what we got to do. We diagnosed it, so I had to get into it and just start disassembling and get on with my project. So the first thing I wanted to address was the exhaust cover, and if you can remember from the walk around, that thing was pretty rusty and dirty. So I hit it with a wire brush, and then I hit it with 400 grit sandpaper, and then after a nice coat I hit it with 600 grit sandpaper to really smooth it out, and then I buffed it and polished it, and the exhaust cover came out awesome, nice and shiny and clean, just the way we like it. So now on to the sanding, and you guys might say, well, why didn't you remove all the paint? I don't actually need to. I'm just trying to, break through the clear coat and then remove any loose old paint. That way the new stuff has something solid to attach to it, that micro-mechanical retention from the grit. And then secondly, I wanted to provide a smooth playing field so that the new paint would lay down nice and flat. So after that snooze, it was on to the priming, and for this I chose a self-etching plastic primer to achieve the best bond that I could, and I went with white because I wanted bright undertones, nothing dark, so white was definitely the move. After my primer coats were dry, I needed to prepare the surface for the color coats, so I prepped them with a denatured methanol, which doesn't leave any residue behind, so it's a great paint prep. So now it was finally time for that color coat, and I wanted a little more richer color for this moped, so I went with more of a darker burgundy red, and I figured it'd be more universal for male and female. And then after that I hit with a clear coat, and you guys will see the results later, but I think you'll be surprised. I'm back inside after that coat, but you can see I painted the heck out of my arm, but I had to get the angles right for that big piece. It was too worth it. But let's see how it came out. Alright y'all, here's the after. Look at these bad boys. They are dried now. You can touch them. I'm gonna let them sit for a little bit longer, but man, these look awesome. It's gonna look sweet. Well, now that the body's ready to go, only thing left to do is to put it back together. So here's the rebuild for you guys to enjoy. And while you're enjoying that, a little behind the scenes work that I had to get done in the meantime was rebuild the carb, clean the carb, replace the seat cover, and then I just really wiped the thing down, degreased it, and got it ready to go for sale. Okay, so there's one more thing I gotta fix in the moped. If you look over here, under the seat is this plastic bucket which transfers the weight of your body to the frame through these 4 bolt holes. And there's the problem is that this one is correct. It still has that plastic base. You can see it at the bottom. And that's where you put a washer on and then a nut and it secures it down. Well, the other three are like this one where the plastic bottom is broken off. So I'm gonna have to make a custom washer. Alright, so we got them made, and I made these little T-washers. You can see it's got a base and then two flanges on top, and it sits in here just like this. And you can see it reaches down, the bolt sticks through, and I secure the nut over it, and it will secure this plastic piece down perfectly. Ooh, baby, here is the final result. Only thing left to do is to take it for a ride. Yeehaw! So after a few days of having that thing posted, the guy came over and tried it out, checked it out, and picked it up. And it was an easy sale. $650 was our final sale price. Alright, so let's look at the finances. Week 5. So the costs, the bike, and the parts, the total $259.07. After our sale price of $650, we profited $390.93. Let's go! So our total now, if we look at last week, we ended at $413.59 profit. If we add in this week's profit, we're at $804.52. We are literally less than $200 away from our goal. Let's go! Ba-bam! Man, what an awesome episode. That was tons of fun, man. We literally almost doubled our profit in just 1 week. And it just goes to show, if you see the potential, you add the value, you can make some change. And it was a lot of fun. It was a blast. And stay tuned for next week. I haven't gotten a thing yet to fix, but I'll find something. I mean, we're less than $200 away from our total goal, so I'm thinking one more episode. But until then, as always, there's 1,440 minutes in every day. What are you doing with that time to make some change? Make a difference, baby. But until then, STP 1440 out.